So, Nikki Garcia, that's her real name, was involved in a domestic violence incident with her husband. Again, I'm going to get his last name wrong, but it's Artem Chigvintsev. I do not think I said that right. But her husband, Artem, was arrested recently on DV charges last night. There was a 911 call made before the arrest, and it was made by Artem. Artem mentioned his wife, Nikki Bella, threw a shoe at him before the arrest. The dispatch call from Artem, which happened on Thursday morning, reveals what allegedly happened between the dancer and his wife, Nikki Bella. So, those of you who don't know what's happening here, Nikki Bella and Artem met on Dancing with the Stars. Artem was her dancing coach. She fell head over heels for him. They got married. They have a son. They actually have a kid. So in the call obtained by TMZ, the 911 operator says, initially, this came in as requesting medical. So someone was hurt. But now the reporting party is stating he got into an argument with his wife, and his wife threw a shoe at him. There is a child on the scene. So as you know, this is very serious. The cops answer the call. They arrive at the house, and they immediately spotted visible injuries on Nikki Bella. They saw no injuries. As of this report, this comes from the New York Post, by the way. New York Post and TMZ reported this. But they saw no injuries on Artem, the husband. So, they just arrested him. Because the incident looked like he was the aggressor. No injuries on him, and whatever happened to Nikki, what injuries she had, was so visible, was so bad, they said, nah, we gotta arrest this dude. So, all parties have asked for privacy on the matter. Nikki Bella has spoken out and said, please allow my family to have this privacy as we work through this. And those are the details. We don't know why they were fighting. We don't know the nature of the injuries. We don't know who struck first. No one was there when it happened except for the son, Nikki, and of course the husband. Where do I even begin? So let me start here. Too many times with wrestling fans, we have a hard time separating the characters in this case, the Bella twins, from the real life people. On TV, Nikki and Brie were the worst of the worst. The most hateable, spoiled, rotten divas who got everything because they were pretty. That was their character. So naturally so, it's perfectly understandable that certain fans will prejudge them with this idea that they're the same people as they were on TV. But the reality is, who they are on TV, most of the time, is not who they are in real life. Brie Bella is nothing like her TV character. Nothing like her TV character. Nikki is probably more closer to the TV character, but still, like, nowhere close to it. It's still an exaggeration of who she is. And so we need to understand, just because we don't like them on TV doesn't mean we have to carry that to them in real life and that they deserve anything happening to them. Right? I judge every situation as if it was happening to me. If I was in that situation. We don't really have a lot to go on based off of what we read. And so the first question people should be asking when they hear this incident is Nikki okay? That should be the first question you ask. Not, oh, well, what did she do to deserve it? Because I'm seeing that question all over the place, and I hate that. I cannot stand when I see that question on Twitter or social media. Okay? You're talking to somebody who at one point hated the Bella twins. I could not stand their characters. I despised who they were on TV. But what I like about them as time went by, when we got away from the Divas era, right, and we became more about the wrestling, they tried to adapt. Did they succeed? That's up for debate. That's up to you. But I appreciated that they tried to adapt. And so over time, I became a lot more in favor of who they were. I'm still not big fans of theirs, but I don't need to be. They're still very popular. I can separate the character from the real life person. Nikki doesn't deserve to be abused. No one deserves to be abused. What happened with her and her husband is her business. It's private. And I am going to respect what's going on there. I just want to say this. If it comes out that he hit her, again, we don't know what happened. For all we know, this could just be a tumultuous relationship. They're both hitting each other. They're both beating each other up, which can happen. That's probably a lot more common than you think. But if it comes out that he put his hands on her, I don't give a damn how many shoes she threw at him. If this man punched, hit, assaulted her in any way, lock him up, put him underneath the jail, and leave him there. Fuck him. I'm not going to be too diplomatic about how I feel. I just think a man who hits a woman is not a man. Period. This isn't a situation where his life was in danger. Clearly, this is an incident that's happened more than once, because if we reach the point where they're saying, look, let us handle it. Let us handle it. We have a son. Then it's clear to me, clear as day, that this has happened more than once. And this is a natural part of their relationship, which is sad. What can you do? What can you do? It's none of our business. Well, you're going to go tell her, hey, Nikki, you're in an abusive relationship. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure she knows. I'm pretty sure she's very aware she doesn't have the ideal relationship. She can't just up and leave him, though. She has a son. Should she? Again, we can say, yeah, she should, because we do know abusive relationships is not just bad for the person being abused, but also the child involved. In more ways than one. Mentally, physically, who knows what could be the causes. But we don't know what this entails. What is keeping her there? And it's none of our business. Here I am talking about it. Because, again, it's news. But I am being respectful of their privacy. I'm being respectful of what's happening. I have my thoughts. I have my opinions. But at the same time, I'm praying for her. And that's all you can do. All you can do is just pray for Nikki Bella. Hopefully things will work out for her. Hopefully things will improve. Maybe they'll see the error of their ways and then work things out. I just think if it's getting to the point where hands are being thrown and people are getting hurt, cut your losses. Cut your losses. And again, the only reason I'm even talking about this is because Nikki makes her relationship public to the world. They have a reality TV show. You've seen, what is it called again? Not Total Divas, but Total Bellas, whatever they're calling it. I forgot what it's called. Total Garcia, whatever. They put their business out for the world to see. And a lot of times when you do that, it's hard to escape criticism. It's hard to escape people having opinions. And so that's why I'm at least being respectful with mine. So, prayers for Nikki Bella. Hopefully things turn out well for her. If there's any more news, we'll be here to talk about it. But again, I'm going to keep it blunt. Once again, if he put his hands on her, if Artem, whatever, however you say his last name, if it comes out that he put his hands on her, fuck him, lock him up, put him underneath the cell, and leave him there. Again, She could throw 100 shoes at him. No reason to hit her. None. You are the man in the relationship. Give me your thoughts. If you care.